Hey, good morning. I'm horticulturist Gary Bachman. It's time for another daily dose of hort. You know, as we've been showing you the updates on the tomato growth here, as you can see, the tomato patch has grown into the tomato jungle here. And we've got, I don't know, 21 or 24 different varieties of tomatoes growing here, both determinate, see this, the smaller stature plants, and the indeterminate. I grow a variety each year just to see how you know the different plants grow. So let's go ahead and just take a look at a few of the different ones that we're growing, you know, that are starting to ripen now. The first one I want to show you is this one's called 4th of July. This is a favorite of my friend Ron Wilson of the In the Garden with Ron Wilson radio show that's on every Saturday out of Cincinnati. He loves these because they ripen on the 4th of July for them. Well, here in South Mississippi, we really need to call these 4th of June because that's when they start ripening for us. As we move down the line here, some of the smaller tomatoes that we grow, a tomato that has been a great one for us. This one's called BHN 968. Not quite sure where that name came from, but it's interesting. We've got a couple of the indigos here, the indigo cherry drop, really nice little tomato. And its cousin here, this is indigo kumquat. Those were both favorites at the Mississippi State Trial Gardens up in Starkville a couple years ago. As we move down, we've got, this is actually Kate's favorite. This one's called Black Ethiopian. And, you know, this mahogany brown, 2, 3, maybe 4-inch fruit. You can see there's a bunch of them starting to ripen up. And we can also see that the Black Ethiopian, we can see some of the leaves. This one really does not like it when it gets hot and humid here in South Mississippi. It will basically almost melt away over the next 2 to 3 weeks, but it's loaded with fruit and those fruit will continue to ripen up. We've got one that we grew, was first time last year. This was from Proven Winners, called Garden Gem. This was a Mississippi Medallion winner. Turned out to be a really nice tomato in the heat and humidity. We've got another one from Proven Winners called Bellini. Nice little firm orange fruited type. And then let's just go ahead and around the corner here. And we come up and here's another of the Proven Winners selections, but this one's called Patio Sunshine. And for somebody like me that really doesn't like tomatoes, this one turned out to be a pretty decent, I know that is high praise coming from me, but it's a pretty good eating tomato. And coming down here a little bit farther, oh, here's one. We got to find this one that's hiding in here. This is one of those, almost like those little currant type tomatoes. Look how small those are. You know, a little bit of scale there. This one's called Ciudad Victoria. I got from a seed saving source that's out in New Mexico. And moving down here a little bit farther, we've got Kate's favorite. This one's called Angora Super Sweet. A little heirloom tomato that is really sweet tasting. And then we'll end up with, you know, maybe one of the most well-known tomatoes, the Cherokee Purple. And that is just a fantastic tomato. You can see we've got the orange tape on it. This is one that we are going to collect the seeds from. And so we'll have seeds for next year. So hope this kind of gives you a little bit of inspiration of the different kinds of tomatoes that you can grow in your garden. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for another daily dose of hort.